So is it like hypnotism, or what is it like, or is it just more talk therapy? Like what exactly like is the process?
Awesome question. Thank you very much. Um, it's more than hypnotherapy, because hypnotherapy is just a technique, and normally the hypnotherapists, they don't deal with spiritual thing, the big picture, really, they are more limited to heal traumas, certain kind like that, certain issues like that, more limited, like addictions, like smoke, drugs, alcohol, things like that. They don't talk about all this I'm trying to share, about, like, they don't deal with guardian angel, for example. You are not able to talk with a grandma already passed away and you love very much and she loves you very much, and you have a permission during certain session. Of course, this not happen the first, second session, because you have to be more open, secure, you have to be more confident about this tool, and then when you are totally open, totally confident, everything that comes to you is going to benefit you positively, always is a treasure for you. And then that is one of the difference between hypnotherapy and past life regression, is that the past life regression, we use hypnotherapy technique to relax in the beginning, for you to be relaxed, but awake, and awake, and awake, no sleeping. With, like, you, when you start the session, you enter in an altered state of consciousness, and this altered state of conscious is very similar that moment when you are sleeping all night and you awake, but you still your closed eyes, and you remember a little bit your dream you just had, and at the same time you remember you have to awake, get up, and get ready to go to work. That moment when you at night go to bed to sleep, you are between the awake state, totally awake like now, and sleeping. That moment when you start remembering everything happened during the day, or the best moment or the bad moment, and you start, because you are silent, you start having intuition and solution for your questions, you
So
know
like
The-
so like theta state. Theta
exactly.
state? Okay.
Yeah, we help during in the beginning of the session. We use similar techniques to relax you enough, but keeping awake, to start sensing the spiritual dimension. You in this kind of therapy, education, spiritual education, you start developing your sixth sense. You start being much more intuitive, develop much more your capability to heal yourself and others. You start developing what was sleeping, all these last previous years, because we are accustomed to use only the five senses, which is vision, the taste, the smell, the audition. But when you allow yourself to have this experience, at the same time, you are developing your sixth sense. And then only in the first sessions, you need a therapist for help you, encourage you, and guide you. So soon I'm going to explain what happened during the session as therapist. Because with the time, you start using your sixth sense in your day by day, you know, your talents, your gifts, whatever is it, or whatever they are. You start to be more aware, you start having a critical discernment about the reality. You no longer become victim and of the systems, for example. You don't, you have a better capability to sense the others, when is dangerous, when is not, when is trustable, when is not. You become more selective. You change your friendships, for example. You change who relate with you closely, for example, because you no longer want to be with persons that don't want to grow as you want to. You become much more selective, and that is good. You start to love to be more with yourself, for example. You don't be afraid to be with yourself. And one of the biggest problem of the society is that the person that they hate to be alone. They always is in the social media, scrolling down, scrolling up, and keeping occupied their mind. But what they more need is being silent for receive from the spiritual dimension intuition for what to do, intuition for how to heal, how to fix, how to be better, how to create, use your creativity. What is the best thing we have? Our creativity, our capability to co-create, because we are divine beings, right? God is the creator, and we are co-creator. We are divine beings also. We have to use our creativity to have dreams, because if you lose our dreams and stop to use our creativity, why we are alive, right? We lose our sense to be alive, the reason to be alive. Then the biggest difference between the hypnosis therapy for itself and the past life regression is that you have much more probability situation to happen for you, Like, for example, I have clients that they in the beginning, they start seeing past lives. They solve that situation related to the present life. But then suddenly, naturally, they start going to higher dimensions, for example. Or they never go to past lives. They simply start having conversation with somebody that appear in their mind, and they verbalize, they describe what they are seeing. And as therapist, I am there through the phone or computer, because I do this by video conference. I do in person here, also in my office. And for this kind of therapy, there is not any obstacle like distance, time, nothing. You can be using your phone, your computer, your tablet, no problem. You are able to simply sit down, you close your eyes, you are going to listen to me all the time, helping you, guiding you, encouraging you to keep a conversation with, for example, let's put this more in practice. For example,